Below the master's heel, the Ghosts of Cracroft. The Cracroft estate in Christchurch is a monument to the poisonous legacy of its founder, Sir John Cracroft Wilson. This is a study in settler cruelty and abandonment, where man's ego and oppression saturated the stone of the two houses he built. Wilson, a deeply flawed figure and former civil servant in British India, arrived in Kashmir in the 1850s. Known as Nabob Wilson, a nickname for his ostentatious wealth and authoritarian arrogance, he treated settler life as an extension of his absolute command. Contemporaries called him rude, abrupt, stubborn, and egocentric. The source of malevolence, the Old Stone House. The true epicenter of terror is the Old Stone House, circa 1870, built as a barracks for his captive workforce of Indian and Anglo-Indian servants dragged from their homes to New Zealand. Wilson enforced harrowing conditions and low wages. He took servants to court for desertion in 1873, effectively running a small penal colony. This documented agony and the deaths from illness established a psychic footprint of immense rage. Crucially, the stone house was later gutted by a massive fire in July 1971. This inferno, decades after the servant's time, violently consecrated the curse, transforming the historical trauma into an active, aggressive haunting. The haunting is terrifyingly sensory. The atmosphere becomes heavy, often with the sickening smell of acrid smoke that vanishes instantly, a manifestation of the 1971 fire combined with the servant's pre-existing, active rage. This hostile energy includes disembodied whispers in foreign languages, the frantic chorus of the oppressed, bound to the place of their injustice. The quiet desperation, Cracroft House. In stark contrast, the main residence, the Cracroft House, demolished in 2012, was haunted by a quieter, tragic entrapment. Wilson's second wife, Jane Torrey Gregg, died in 1867, and daughter, Emma Wilson, died in 1881, succumbed to illness and the crushing isolation of settler life here. The haunting is the quiet desperation of the privileged dead. The ghostly figure of a woman in white, identified as Jane, is a silent spectre seen looking out from upper windows, seeking an escape. Footsteps pace empty corridors and doors seal shut, the sound of a family consumed by loneliness. The Cracroft estate stands as a monument to a dual curse. The stone house is plagued by vengeful rage, while the homestead carried the residual sorrow of settler-era isolation. The master and the enslaved remain bound together by death and legend.